Hey guys, it's Haunted House here, the not-so-young Sheldon of YouTube, apparently, and I just wanted to take some time to make a quick video for you all saying thank you. This video is going to kind of be different from my usual stuff, but I feel like it's really important for me to get this info out there, and I hope you have the time and interest to watch the whole thing, because I think there's a lot of important information in here about me, this channel, and just what the future holds. I posted my first video on this channel last September, and as of writing and recording this, we have reached over 1,000 subs. I cannot believe that we've made it here this quick, and I have each and every one of you to thank for that. This channel and this community we're growing would not be the same without each and every one of you who take the time to watch, like, and join in on the discussion in the comments of each video. So just know that your time is appreciated, and I am so thankful for each and every one of you. I figured the best way to celebrate this moment was to do a quick video filling you in on myself a little bit, answer some of my viewers' questions, and to discuss a little bit of my plans for the future of this channel. So without further ado, let's go ahead and tune in. First, a little bit about me. So without doxing myself too much here, hi, I'm Haunted House, but you can just call me House if you prefer. I have been working on YouTube in some form or another for over 10 years at this point, on and off. I actually just checked, and the first channel I was involved with was started in 2010, which is just wild to think about. It's all privated now, and it was kind of just for fun with my friends, but yeah, I am old. No, I don't want to talk about it. But I have been involved in multiple channels over the years in some capacity or another, sometimes more seriously than in others, but I would say about 10 years of that time approximately has been in the category of more than just doing this for fun. I have done editing, script writing, acting, voiceover, live streaming, search engine optimization, and data research. Pretty much any aspect of content creation you can name, I have been involved with at some point. I enjoyed my time with each experience, but a lot of the time I was working toward forwarding someone else's dream or a shared group vision, and eventually I just kind of wanted to step out of that and really work on some stuff on my own. This channel's not my first attempt at doing that, actually even recently, but this was the best attempt I had at my ideal vision for what a channel could be. I wanted to step out and make something for myself, something I enjoyed, that was a channel I would want to watch myself, and maybe most importantly of all, something I could be proud of. There are a lot of channels out there that are more focused on negative takes, and honestly, I've fallen into that trap myself. Rage baiting or making angry content gets clicks and views, but in my opinion and from my experience, it's soul crushing, both for the viewer and the creator. I realized I never wanted to get boxed into that type of content ever again, and while I'll always be 100% honest with you guys on my channel and not pull any punches on my opinion, I want to make a conscious effort to avoid posting about games or content that I don't enjoy. There's a lot of people hating on any game you can think of out there, and I just want to try and focus on games I enjoy because I find that's a lot more fun for me, and hopefully it's more entertaining for you guys. So being more positive and playing games that I actually want to play is a big part of what I'm doing here, but I also want to try and show people that they can play competitive games and not feel super bummed out if they're not the best in the world or a professional. God knows I'm not, and I'm still enjoying my time challenging myself against other players, and I feel like gaming in general would be a lot better if more people could focus on having fun rather than top fragging out or winning tournaments, or even winning every single match. There's more to gaming than that, more to competitive games than that especially, and I want to celebrate that. So what are some of my goals with this channel? Aside from making videos I'm proud of and would enjoy watching myself, I want to continue to grow this amazing community we have fostered so far. In terms of numbers and goals, I would like to be able to get to 2,000 subs by the end of 2025. Hell, maybe even 5,000 if we can keep growing at our current rate, but that may be pushing it, and honestly, I'm more than happy enough with each and every one of you that is here today. I have worked for some channels that had more subs in the past, but I never thought that 1,000 plus people would be here interested in my content. It's really amazing. I mean, seriously guys, this this is a visualization of what a crowd of 1,000 people looks like. That is a lot of people. I feel really blessed to be able to do this. As a creative-minded person, I am just so thankful for the opportunity to make things for you all, and I hope that I can keep you entertained while you join me here. Eventually, I want to get back into live streaming if I can. I have some experience with previous channels live streaming, and I actually started playing around and streaming for fun on my own personal channel back before Twitch was even Twitch, when it was still Justin TV. Again, yes, I know I'm old, I get it, but I do miss streaming. And I hope I can find a way to shift my schedule to kind of accommodate it someday, but I do not have a tentative time on when we could introduce that to the Haunted House channel, at this time at least. So yeah, more growth in 2025, and hopefully I can make even better content for you guys, and we'll just kind of ride it out together and see where everything goes. Alright, but that's enough of my scripted yapping. Let's get to what you're probably really here for. Let's get to some viewer questions. I received a lot more of them than I actually expected to get, and I want to thank you guys so much for doing that. That's amazing. But just know if I didn't get to your question, it's nothing personal against you. I just know this video is going to be longer than my usual videos, and I want to make sure that I kind of address as much as I can while still keeping this an entertaining, kind of well-paced video. First question, probably the most obvious one. Where did the name Haunted House come from? So there's actually multiple layers to this, but the short version is I was looking for a new name on Twitch, saw that Haunted House was available, so I took it. I'm a big horror movie guy, and at the time I was kind of entertaining starting a horror game channel. That didn't really pan out the way I thought it would, but I've always really liked the simplicity of Haunted House. There are some deeper meanings to it that I may get into one day, but yeah, that's kind of where that came from. What about your PSN name? Oh yeah, okay, so for those who don't know, my PlayStation name is different than Haunted House. It is Frost_Decay. I've had a lot of random PSN names in the past. Frost Decay is actually just a play on World of Warcraft, of all things. There was like a summer where I got really into retail World of Warcraft, and I chose to play as a Frost Death Knight. And in the World of Warcraft community, you just refer to that as a Frost Decay. So yeah. I'm not that creative, but that's where that came from. Do you edit your own videos? Yes, I currently edit all of my own videos. I use Adobe Premiere, which is a program that was kind of handed to me on a previous channel about 7 years ago now. The main editor just wanted me to learn how to use it to make quick basic cuts that he could polish up, and we could make videos faster, more efficiently. And I kind of just learned through that process, through shadowing him and through online YouTube tutorials, how to increase my ability to edit slowly over many, many years. What is your long-term goal with content creation? This is hard to say. I think it's hard to say just because sometimes it's scary to verbalize things and like actually set goals for yourself and try to be clear with what you want. Right now, I do have a full-time job and I have a lot of family obligations. I'm doing content creation on the side while trying to juggle all of those things just as a creative outlet for myself. If I'm being completely honest, somewhere down the road, if I could do content creation in some capacity as a full-time job, that would be amazing, but it would take a lot of time for me to be able to transition to that, I think. That said, even though if I'm being honest, that is my pie-in-the-sky dream, I am more than happy to just do this as a fun hobby that you guys enjoy. I don't want you guys to ever think I'm not appreciative of what I have here today and what I'm doing. Like, I don't make anything off of this channel right now, and if that never changed, I would still love doing what I'm doing. So, being able to do it as an actual full-time job would just be an incredible dream come true, but we'll have to see where we go further down the road. How do you stay motivated to keep posting? A lot of it is just the fact that I've been doing it for so long. I've posted a lot of videos. I've posted a lot of videos that did not get many views. Heck, if you even go back to the very beginning of this channel, I posted a kind of love letter to Destiny 2 once I was feeling like I was done playing that game, and even though I don't think a whole lot of people watched it, even at this point, I'm still really proud of that video because it was a snapshot of my mentality kind of coming to the end of that 10-year saga. I have been part of making videos that have received hundreds of thousands or even millions of views, but I have way more videos that got less than 100 or even less than 50. The big thing is just taking time to reflect on each video, to try and make the next video better in some way, and to, at the end of the day, make something that you can be proud of, knowing you'll never be 100% satisfied with the output. At least make something you're proud of, and then on that next video, look for ways you can improve from the last one you released. What's the worst part about content creation? The worst part for me currently is I just don't have enough time. I don't have enough time to make the things I would want to make for you guys. I want to make so many more Fortnite videos than I do currently. I want to dive into so many more challenges and have deeper discussions about the game. I also have a lot of modes that I have not checked out in the game, but then on top of that, there's other games I would love to be able to talk about. Somewhere down the road, I would love to make a separate channel where I just review single-player story games and do that in kind of a comedic way, but there's just not enough time in the day, and I think that's the biggest thing. I have always been a very creative person. I like making things and sharing them with people, but man, if I had more time, I would be so happy to be able to just create more stuff for you guys. What got you into Fortnite? So that's kind of an interesting question. I had played Apex Legends for many, many years. Originally, my plan was to kind of cover competitive games and content with that, but I haven't really enjoyed where the game has been at as of lately, so I transitioned over more towards Call of Duty and was focusing on that in comparison to Apex Legends. When Black Ops 6 launched, I played a lot of multiplayer and was having a great time with that, but when Warzone integrated into Black Ops 6, I kind of found that I didn't enjoy it. I guess a whole lot of people didn't enjoy it as well, but yeah, it just didn't resonate with me. So trying out Fortnite actually came as a result of that. I wanted to kind of do a cross comparison of Apex Legends, Warzone, and Fortnite, and what I found was this game that I had always written off as like a kid's game that my little cousin would play, you know, not something that an older adult like myself would ever get into. What I found was like, it was incredibly fun. It was incredibly charming, it was colorful, which a lot of games aren't anymore, and there was a lot there for me to sink my teeth into. So I feel like it was a lot of things aligning and just kind of perfectly right place, right time, right mentality for me, and I am so thankful that I gave it a shot, not only because I'm having an incredible time with the game, but because of all the amazing people that I've met in the Fortnite community from doing this. Are there any skins from old battle passes you wish you could get? There's no specific skins that I can think of from old battle passes that I wish I could have, but I do wish that I got into this game earlier and I would have a larger selection in my locker by this point. What is your favorite POI in OG and why? I did enjoy my Season 2 video dropping Tilted Towers. I mean, that's kind of the iconic Fortnite experience, right? So to be able to participate in that and enjoy that was a lot of fun. I just had to kind of shake it up, I think, after that first episode, just to try and keep the games exciting and to kind of see how things have changed from Season 1 to Season 2 in OG. But yeah, I think that maybe some of my favorite locations may be in videos to come, if I'm being honest. What POIs are you planning to drop at now that you are no longer hot dropping Tilted? You'll have to take a look at the next video when that does come out in the OG series to kind of see that, but basically I just want to try and get a little taste of everything the map has to offer. There are a lot of locations on the map I have not touched since Season 2 started, so we're going to start exploring those and just see what the map has to offer, so it should be pretty exciting. And hey, if it increases my chances of surviving to the end game, I'll take it at this point. Do you plan on switching to Fortnite fully, or will you still cover other games? I'm still really enjoying Fortnite. It's still new and fresh to me, so for right now I think it's going to remain the main focus of this channel. Now, will that always be the case? Will my main focus always be Fortnite? I can't say that for 100% for the rest of my life, but what I can tell you is that I am really enjoying my time with that game as a new player, and I do not see myself stopping anytime soon. Eventually, further down the road, we may branch out a little bit, but as of what I can see right now, Fortnite is always going to be at the very least a major part of this channel, if not the main focus. What's your favorite game mode in Fortnite? I actually haven't played them all, so take this with a grain of salt, but I spend most of my time in Chapter 6 Zero builds, followed very closely by OG Zero builds, but honestly OG Season 2 might swap that and make OG my most played style. I know I've gotten some questions about this in the past too, and I think someday I will try to learn how to play builds, but it's not going to be for a while. I want to make sure I have a good understanding of the game and its mechanics before building on that, pun completely intended. But that is probably something we will explore in a series later on, me trying to learn how to play builds. And if you want to see that, be sure to look forward to that disaster, because it'll be a hot mess, but hopefully it'll at least be fun to watch. Do you have any plans to try and win in Reload? Yeah, actually I do. I was going to kind of dive into that after the original OG series, but had some other video ideas come up. We had the Godzilla event, and then OG Season 2 was on the horizon, so I didn't want to dive into a whole new series. But yes, I would love to be able to do a whole video series on Reload for you guys. Can I play with you, or add you, or will you do any events in the future with viewers? So I've received a lot of requests to add me or party up with me in the game, which I am super flattered by. I mean, guys, come on, I'm not even that good. But I appreciate your interest. In the past, I have added people from this channel in Fortnite, and I've played some games with viewers. That said, as time has gone on, it has been harder and harder for me to find time to play with everyone, especially when my free time is limited and I have to record. The unfortunate reality is that I love playing games with the viewers, and I want to do more of that in the future to get the community involved with each other, but I don't have the free time needed to make it fair or worth it to everyone. I usually only have like an hour or two at a max to record at a time, and during that time I need to warm up so my games aren't complete trash, and then I have to try and record some stuff that's entertaining for you guys, and it just really bums me out when I have to turn down requests for games. So with all that said, for the time being, I am going to have to pause on adding new people to the game, at least for a little bit. I don't want anyone to be let down or feel like I'm rejecting them. I hope you all can understand this doesn't come from a place of me feeling like I'm too good to add you or you're not worth my time, because that's not it. I just need to keep my priorities straight so I can deliver content for you guys. I apologize to anybody who's upset by this, and I hope I can change this in the future as the channel continues to grow. Like I said, I am looking for ways for our community to link up and have fun together, and that's a big priority for me. And I hope to have more information on what that looks like in the future. Yeah, thank you so much for your understanding on this. I appreciate it, guys. What are your interests outside of gaming? I like to spend time with my family. I like to spend time with my dog. I enjoy creating music. I love watching horror movies, obsessed with horror movies, mostly older flicks, but some of the newer stuff too. Yeah, I'm trying to get back into reading after having the love of reading stuff beaten out of me while I was in college. So, yeah, I just like to kind of relax when I can and when I have the time to. But a lot of my time is spent playing games if I have free time, if I'm being honest. Okay, holy crap, this video went way longer than I wanted it to. That's enough rambling from me for today. Thank you guys so much for the questions. I hope that that gave you some insight into me and the channel, and maybe we can do this again in the future if there's enough interest. I know I didn't get to everyone, so sorry about that. Maybe the next big milestone we hit, I'll do this again or something. If you guys want to see that, just let me know. So yeah, once again, thank you so much for spending time with me. You guys don't know how much this means to me. I never thought when I started this channel that we would get to this point, and definitely not as quickly as we did. I hope I can continue to provide you guys with some entertaining videos and that we can continue this amazing journey together. Have something you want to see me cover in a future video? A suggestion for how I could improve things? Just want to say hi? Let me know in the comments down below. And while you're at it, please feel free to subscribe so you can stay up to date on my next awesome videos on the channel. As you're watching this, I'm hard at work working on the next Fortnite OG Season 2 video, so get ready for that one. It'll be an awesome one. But yeah, that's enough yapping for one day. I'm off to work on that video. Thank you guys once again for everything you do. It means more than you know. And as always, make sure to eat well, stay hydrated, take care of yourself and those around you. I'll see you in the next one, friends.